Hi there, my name is Paul and once again welcome to www.proteinforyou.co.uk, your one-stop fitness and supplements website. Here we try to bring you the very latest and best in training techniques and advice. So today we're going to work on the triceps, which is called tri because it's got 3 heads of the muscle. So we're going to do 5 different exercises. As per usual, I'm going to start off with a superset because I always try to get a really nice pump into the muscle to start off with, so you really fatigue the muscle start off, and therefore every other set will be a working set. And that doesn't really matter whether you're trying to build muscle or just maintain strength, or whether you're male or female. This routine is suited for both. So let's start off with a superset. So we're going to take the bar, we're going to do what's called French press or skull crushers. Skull crushers, because it's fairly obvious, you're going to bring the bar down to right over the skull there. And you're just going to keep this part of the arm still, and it's just going to work from the elbows and the forearm. So narrow grip, take it down and back up, down and back up. Working through that full range, and making sure it's nice and safe, so you're not dropping it down, because remember, you do not want to smack yourself in the head. Breathe in, one more, take it up. Then we're going to change grip, so we're going to go on a much wider grip, exactly the same, all the way down and back up, down and back up. Notice I'm pausing right at the bottom. So I'm not using momentum, I'm just using strength and technique. So you can really start to feel that ache now within the muscle. One more. And relax. As I always say, make sure the weight is challenging. If you're new to exercise, then just steadily gauge it. If you're used to exercise, then really crank that weight up and make sure that when you hit your last one, whether that's 8, 10s, 15s, 4s, make sure that you really are fatiguing and you literally couldn't do any more. Okay, as I always say, it's all about the intensity. So the next exercise we're going to do is what we call a kickback, a tricep kickback. Now the idea is you create a 90-degree angle and that stays there. I'm using the bench for support, then I'm just taking it back and down, back and down. I'm not swinging, I'm keeping the elbow in position as if there was a bar under my arm there, stopping that from moving all the way back. And when you take it back, squeeze the tricep so you can really feel it. Then swap over and do the other side. And again, go through your range. Whether you want to do 1 set, whether you want to do 4 sets. It's entirely up to you, depending on what the program that you're doing and depending on what you want to achieve. Remember, the heavier you go with weights, the more size and definition you're going to put on. If you go for more cardio, endurance based up to sets of 15, then you're going to create muscle tone or drop body fat, which is what most people want at the end of the day. Next exercise, and as you can see, I'm only having very short recoveries. Next exercise, arm above the head, exactly the same as the kickback. You're going to keep this static and just take it up and down. Take it right through your range. So you're taking it behind your head there. Through your range. Again, people look in mirrors because they want to see what's happening. Because you physically, if you're new to it, won't know what's happening. So you look in a mirror to see if that arm is moving. Now why I really like this exercise is you swap straight over. There is no recovery. The rate at which you move determines your recovery. So, feeling that cinching into the triceps now. One more, and then what I would do, swap straight over. So So rather than having, it's like having your own training partner because you're swapping from one to the other. 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. So we've done 4 exercises with weights. The last exercise is a real killer. Take your fingers, make a triangle. It's a triangle press up. Now I'm going to do it on the bench just for demonstration purposes, but a triangle press up like that. You can do it on the floor, and the idea is you come right down to your chest, so you push your elbows out, so you can really feel it in that tricep. So triangle, there, body nice and taut on the press up, down and up. Now, if you're not used to it, take it up higher onto a wall or wherever your range of movement is. The lower you go, the more difficult it is. If you really are quite strong, you can even put a weight on your back or have somebody pressing down on your back. So you make sure you take it down and then press up. Down and then press right up. So you can feel that tricep working. So we started off with a superset, with the skull crushers, narrow and wide. Then we've done the tricep kickbacks. Then we've done the behind the neck extensions. And then we finished off on the triangle press ups. This point, you will feel your triceps aching and burning. That's because they've worked. That's because you've depleted the protein within the muscle. And as per usual, the best thing to replace it with is a pure protein shake. I stick my glutamine in there, I stick my creatine in there when I'm loading up on it. And straight after training, in the first 40 minutes is the critical point. Get that protein down you, and it'll go straight into the muscle. And you'll recover a whole lot faster. So as always, visit us at www.proteinforyou.co.uk, your one-stop fitness and supplements website. My name's Paul, and see you next time.